Oh god, I'm scared. I'm trying to take a picture. What the hell's happening? Hey there, and welcome to the demo for Toys in the Dark by Minty over on GameJolt. Now, long story short, the premise is that we have made like this game, I think, about Five Nights at Freddy's, right? We're in this kind of like virtual world, and now we have to pretty much surpass all of the levels that we have created ourselves, which is interesting. It's kind of like a game creator stuck in their own game, pretty much. So, with that said, we're gonna hop right in. Okay,
Glad
here
you're
we go.
alive. Listen to me carefully now. The answers will come in time. For now, just listen to what I'm telling you. You're in an abandoned warehouse, and to survive, you'll have to find, I guess, a box of toys? Never mind. You'll figure it out. You have to collect 10 of them with your Polaroid camera. But there's a catch. They're nowhere to be found here yet. They only appear when Foxy attacks you. He protects them at all costs and won't leave until you find the box. One more very important note. Try to stay low at all times when they attack you. They'll probably see you through the furniture. Don't risk standing up unless it's an emergency. Somewhere on a table, you should have a special flashlight that lets you stun the fox for a while and escape. But you also have to use it wisely on the bear. It appears at the main front door of the warehouse. You'll have a moment to get there and scare it off. The flashlight will blind it, and it'll disappear for a while. Oh, almost forgot. To recognize the bear, it lets out 3 quiet laughs. By the third one, it's already attacking you, so listen carefully. Rabbit. Probably the worst of them all, but beatable. You just have to avoid him, because neither the flashlight nor the Polaroid camera works on him. Just avoid him, and he'll disappear on his own after 10 seconds. I think he also laughs, and quite loudly at that. Good luck, and take care of yourself. I hope you make it out of this alive.
Well, that sounds fun. So we have to use a Polaroid to find toys. We can only get the toys after Foxy shows up. And this is the special flashlight, I guess. Right click to switch. Okay. So what do I do now? Am I supposed to go through... No, okay, not there. Oh, this is really... I don't know what to do. This is so weird. So I guess I'm waiting on Foxy. Oh, that's so loud. Oh, that's not how it works. Wrong thing. I'm supposed to use the flashlight. I panicked. Yeah, I forgot to mention, this is inspired by The Joy of Creation, and I can definitely see that.
I'm glad you're alive.
Okay, so I have to use the flashlight to get rid of Foxy. That part, I instinctually used the Polaroid. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, okay, I get it now. Take a picture of it. So that's how it works. Okay. That's loud. Everything's so loud. I'm like... What happened? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Whoa, chill. What the hell? A flashlight, flashlight. It's real? Okay, so... That's a pretty obvious warning. And I guess that's what they mean when they say that I can't use the flashlight. Like, I pretty much one-time use. Now, I guess the... Oh, Lord. Wait. Okay, so... I think... The 3 doorways are for each character, right? Oh god, I'm scared. I'm trying to take a picture. What the hell's happening? Okay, I need to lower the audio. The audio is way too intense at the default level. Alright, I have to cut it down to like a fourth because it is way too loud. The only thing that's weird is that I'm trying to figure out the cooldown for the Polaroid, because the Polaroid, I was trying to take a picture of, you know, the toy, the box here, but it wasn't working. Like there it worked, but I don't know why. I was here trying to click at it and nothing happened. I don't know if I'm just not understanding the mechanic right. Is that the gift? You can collect a gift when you think Freddy or Bonnie will be closer to the attack. That way you'll avoid getting hit by... So that way you can kind of avoid getting caught by Freddy and Foxy, or Bonnie and Foxy. I just don't get the toy. So that's the present. I don't want that. They were right there. Right now I'm just trying to learn how they move around, because... I heard laughter. So I think... Wait, let's see. Okay, I don't think that worked for Freddy. I'll tell you one thing, I know they definitely got the violence part from Joy of Creation. I still remember, like, those, like, very early, like, I think specifically that made me think of, like, when Bonnie, like, in the basement, they catch you and they just clock you. You can collect a gift whenever you think Freddy or Bonnie will be closer to attack. That way, so you can kind of, like, hold off of Foxy, and then you, like, basically... hold off on collecting the gift so that you make Foxy go away just as Freddy is about to arrive. I think that's what they were trying to say. Oh, I switched again. I didn't mean to switch. Okay, so basically, I guess like the cycle you kind of want to go for is Foxy arrives, you avoid them a little bit, or, well, I guess in this case I might want to go and collect the box as soon as possible. It would be ideal to collect the box as Freddy or Bonnie is about to attack, so that I don't get caught dealing with both of them at the same time. So yeah, there's Foxy now. I just gotta be careful with the lines of sight, honestly. There are moments where they kind of like pause. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Why? For some reason, my first instinct is to press right click, as, like, I don't know why. It's either I stay on the Polaroid so that I can use that instinct to work in my favor, or I get rid of that habit entirely. I think it'd be better to get rid of the habit entirely. Now, where's the box? I was pressing left. What the hell? I pressed left click. I guess that's another thing that I'm not a big fan of. The flashlight, a lot like the Polaroid. Oh no, I don't mind that the flashlight's one-time use. I hate that you can't just have the flashlight on and trigger the one-time use that way. Like, you have to pretty much, you have to use the flashlight when, like, they only let you use the flashlight when they're, like, in front of you at a specific, like, you know, hitbox, basically. Like, you can't just have the flashlight on and it's like, I mean, I get, you know what I mean? Like, I wish I could just have the flashlight on, and once it is used to, like, attack someone, then just get rid of them. Or at least, like, let me, like, turn it on with, like, F, like, you know what I mean? Like, just in general. Like, I guess that's what I'm going for. Because in a case like that, it's like, yeah, I knew Fox was coming at me, but because I didn't have, like, a good angle on them, I couldn't turn on the flashlight, it wouldn't let me. So, I think that's probably the only thing I'm not a big fan of. Okay, there's the present. There they are. I kind of want to get... That's another issue. Like, I can't... I have to be at a... I think I have to be... I have to see that interact box to actually get it. Yeah, like, I think I need target... I did target detected. What? Was I not supposed to take a picture of the box? Like, am I like getting something confused here? Damn, because of that doorway though, I have to be careful about my positioning here. That's Foxy. Sneak around. Where's the present? There we go. Easy. Now let me get away from this door. I think it's Bonnie that laughs, right? Because so far that's the only... Like, Bonnie has a specific laughter as well. No way you saw me. No, they didn't see me. Okay, I thought they saw me for a second. I was like, no shot. That you heard me. Okay. 10... Trying to do 10 cycles of this is not easy. Freddy's nearby. What's scary about this is that because you know Freddy's nearby, you can't screw up with Foxy. So like right now, I'm vulnerable to Foxy. Ideally, you don't want to use the flash. Ideally, you just want to take a picture. You want to get rid of Foxy with the toy. You don't want to use the flashlight on them. Now, where is the portrait? I mean, where's the toy? Shoot, I don't see the toy. There it is, there it is. Get it. There we go. Okay, that's 3. I mean, Foxy does show up pretty frequently, I guess. But like I said, it's kind of nerve-wracking. Because you can't... I mean, the flashlight does spawn pretty quickly, though. And you only need it whenever Freddy shows up. Or, I mean, I think... Again, it is based on the timing. You have to be careful. So, like... Right now, we already know who's showing up. Easy. Stay here. Because I think Bonnie's gearing up to attack. That's what that music's for. Yeah, that's by far the best corner for Bonnie. So, there, yeah, this is the best spot for Foxy. There we go. That's what you need. You need target detected. That's how you know you're in the right hitbox there. But this is good. We got 4 toys now. Okay, I'm starting to get a handle of it. Literally, I'm spawn camping him. That's how great it is. Because it's so... Oh, this is not where I want it to be. Actually, this could be a very good position. But I need to find that box. And being here is not good. This is not where I want to be. Let's see if I can... Oh, stop it. Uh-oh. Oh! There you go. Of course, they brought that bloody punch. I still think 10 is too much. I don't know. For like, you'd be here a while. Thing is, you just hear... I mean, those laughters for Bonnie are just like... They're just taunting you. You know Bonnie will only attack when the music comes. Okay. Where is it? Where is the... That's such a... That's such a horrible place to stand. I was crouching. I wasn't. You can't really stand in general, without getting caught. But that's the one problem. That shelf. Oh, the toy was right behind me. To some extent, I mean, if you're not super careful. Oh my god, why? I have to get the toy. Quickly. Like, why is it not working? So, what is that? I think that's the issue I was having before. For some reason, when I used the flashlight on Foxy, it wouldn't collect me. It wouldn't let me collect the gift now. Also, yeah, wait, I might as well address this now. We got like a kid with like I guess like gloomy kid next to me, who I'm guessing this is me and my rig developing the game. You can literally see at the background says Five Nights at I'm guessing Freddy's. Got a clock. No, that clock design just like brain. But yeah, I mean, hell, even that was really quick. I don't know, and I guess like in general, I don't know how I feel about Bonnie and Foxy patrolling at the same time either. Them both patrolling seems like such a bad idea, given that you're not able to really, like, you'd have to pretty much avoid line of sight of two animatronics at once in this cramped space. Also, oh no. It didn't take a picture. It didn't take a picture of it. Oh, I'm dead. I mean, what's the point of saying target detected if it won't take the picture? Alright, so this is a day after my initial recording of Toys in the Dark, and I don't know, I felt like I had a need to revisit the game because I gave my thoughts on it, and I pondered on it for a bit after the video, and I don't know, I felt like I don't think I was doing things the best way. I think I, in a sense, gave myself a harder time with the game, maybe out of like, maybe just like the way I was playing it. I felt like I feel like I was missing something. So I checked on, you know, the game page to see what people thought of it, what were there, like feedback for the game and whatnot. And so far the game has had quite a lot of positive feedback, you know, overall, like, you know, reviews, I guess is a word I'm looking for. And I think before we hop in and go at it again, I want to just at least give what my current thoughts are right now before I try and do the demo again. So I guess it's kind of like what I usually do for games, but instead it's in the middle of the video, and it's, you know, like, it's just like what my headspace is in at the time. So for one, I think like my biggest thing about the demo, or rather, well, yeah, the demo, the game in general, that I'm not a fan of, specifically, if I had to name one thing, it's how precise the camera and the flashlight have to be to some extent when it comes to like using them, right? Because if you've already seen in this video, one time I tried using the flashlight on Foxy, they ran up on me, and I tried using it, but it just didn't get used, right? I just got jump scared. And another time I tried taking a picture of the gift right after stunning Foxy, and it would not take a picture for some reason. Like, I was trying to take a picture and it just would not take, and I don't know why that happened. That could be unintentional, obviously, so that's something to consider. And there was also another situation where I took a picture of a gift, right? It showed target detected. I took a picture of it, but nothing happened, and I got caught eventually. There was also one more scenario where I saw a present, right? I saw the gift. It said target detected, which is what you need to see usually in order to actually be able to collect it with the Polaroid. I took a picture of it while it said that, but the gift remained there, so I pretty much got screwed. Because I think right after that, Foxy got me. I'm not too sure. So far, I just haven't had a great experience with that, like, that kind of like, that limit on the Polaroid and the flashlight. I do get to an extent why they would exist, right? Because I mean, think about it. You don't really want to just, if you just have the flashlight on all the time, and then you know you have Foxy, this threat that can get stunned by it, it would pretty much trivialize their gameplay, right? The whole idea is to have the flashlight and puller be very strategic in its use with these cooldowns. With that in mind, I want to try again and get a better idea of how balancing of the characters are, and you know how to like really make progress, honestly, because I don't know, I feel like for me so far in this demo, I've been taking, it feels like the demo's been going for a long time. At least like it feels like it takes ages to get 10 gifts. So we're gonna try again and see. Now, first things first, there was like a devlog that the developer put out, a short devlog, kind of like going over the demo a little bit, and they highlighted one of the like best hiding spots is this corner, which I've been using to kind of stay away from Bonnie. However, like when I tried using it on Foxy, I kind of got a bit paralyzed, and I will be honest, part of the thing with this game that might seem so difficult to me is because naturally I don't like running into things that chase you. Obviously here they chase you and they kill you, but I have a hard time really getting close. So like a scenario like I can be very hesitant to move, you know, like in that scenario I just, you know, I gunned it there, but I can be very hesitant to move. Like I don't like being so close to them because I'm worried that I'm gonna pass by here, they're just standing right there, they turn around, bam, right? That's something that in general I do not want to experience. Now, the developer also highlighted an important point about balancing the characters out, like the tip you saw there, where you might find a gift, but you may not want to collect it yet because you want to make sure that Bonnie or Freddy doesn't get in the way with Foxy, right? And so, like, double trouble, basically. And it wouldn't really be double trouble in this case because they're not two mechanics that conflict with each other. But I mean in the sense that you don't really want to run into a situation where both Freddy and Bonnie, or rather both Bonnie and Foxy, are active. So that's why you kind of want to, like, you find a gift, you want to see what the state of the game is. Is Foxy nearby? Is Freddy nearby? Don't you dare come here. Where's the gift? Oh, Bonnie's here. I'm not gonna lie, I thought Foxy saw me there. Now, where is the gift? See, this is the part I'm talking. No. Oh. You know, if there's one thing I will say, I don't know, like, that's such a crazy, like, ice eyeline. I don't know, I feel like, to some extent, Foxy sees you almost too easily. Sometimes, like, even, like, let me see if I can put myself in Foxy's shoes. Hold on. Hold on.
You're in an abandoned warehouse.
So, in that so like for example, Foxy's here, probably a little taller, I guess. I mean, with the lights, honestly, yeah, I can't really blame it on that, can I? That's such a, like, I guess, like, to me, it's like, maybe I'm just too accustomed to games where I can get away with something like that. Like, peeking around the corner. Like, you know what it is? I think I'm too Outlast Trials coded, probably, because you could definitely get away with something like that in Outlast Trials. But yeah, like, in general, with games like these, like, that's something I have like, instinctually, I have trouble trying to move around so, like, confidently while something's patrolling. I like waiting on them, but for a game like this, especially with how Foxy moves, you can't really do that, or at least you don't want to. Especially considering that while you're waiting on Foxy, you got Freddy and Bonnie making progress. So you want to be careful. Now I'm hoping Foxy doesn't see me here. There's the gift. See, like, right now, I could go for it, but I don't want to, because I don't know. There it is. Oh, wait. Shoot. No, why are you going this way? God damn it, which way are you going? Okay, yep, go that way, go that way, go that way, go that way. There we go. See, like, I think that's something, there is something that someone brought up where it feels like there's a lot of, like for example, you get Foxy, and there can be, like, maybe just a bit too much of doing nothing, right? You can't really progress because Foxy's not here. You kind of have to wait for Freddy and Bonnie, but at the same time, there's a reason why this dead space exists, right? This kind of, like, lull of inactivity. Because you don't want them to be too close to each other, like their you know, like you don't want Foxy to show up too frequently because it can easily interfere with, you know, it can make synchronization issues, as the developer put it, like, you know, what I call double trouble. It can make that kind of scenario happen too frequently. So, while this may cause the demo to obviously take longer, I think it's kind of necessary to prevent them from running into each other too many times. To having, you know, it prevents Freddy and Bonnie and Foxy from showing up too often. So it's kind of like a necessary evil. Now Bonnie is about to show up, so I'm gonna stay right here. Now this is what scares me, because if Foxy shows up and Bonnie shows up like that worries me. Oh. See, that hiding spot is not foolproof, unfortunately. Oh, wait. What if I use this? Oh, this is a horrible idea. This is a horrible idea, but I'm committing. What? It worked out. That's all that matters. It worked out. Okay, where's the gift? Where's the gift? See, I hate... Oh, no. Shoot. Freddy's here. I can't see. Uh-oh. That's not good. Wait, Freddy, wait. Jesus. Of course, Foxy had to end up there. If there's one thing I will say, I'm not a big fan of, is when the screen darkens so much to the point where you can barely see where you're going. I feel like that might be a bit too extreme. Because, at least in this scenario, especially if you hit like these little dark spots in the room, you're just like, where the hell am I going? But that's not really, that's like a small part of it, but either way. You know, again, it's just like, I can't... Like, here's the thing, either the only way I think it can progress is if I just accept that I have to use the flashlight. You know what I mean? It's the only way. If I can just accept on using the flashlight on Foxy, because realistically, the flashlight spawns pretty quickly, right? So, in theory, you could use it on Freddy and Foxy. I mean, you don't really want to, though, because, again, when Freddy and Foxy are both here, you're kind of screwed. You can't really use the flashlight on both of them. But in like this scenario, like, I don't know. But then I also have that experience where I had Foxy, I stunned them with the flashlight, and I couldn't pick up the gift. We'll see if that happens again today. But anyways, let's see. So like, let's see how long it takes to spawn in. Maybe, I think like within 10 seconds. Maybe within 15? Yeah, like very quickly. But yeah, so like even after Freddy, like you have to wait quite a bit for Foxy. That's why I think 10 times is a bit too much, because Foxy shows up, I feel like at this point, maybe every minute and a half, 2 minutes. Like, see, I can't see anything, so I don't want to actually... Shoot, where's... Okay, I saw it. Oh lord. See, like this is a stun lock, bro. That's what I'm talking... That's literally what I'm talking about. I can't do that. I cannot... Like, there was probably a moment where I could have snuck by, but I always get so worried about what if they turn around. Like, I hate it so much. I hate it so much. I don't know how to fight that. Like, within myself, I mean. I don't know if Bonnie has a certain amount of laughs before... Oh, see, Foxy showed up way earlier than usual. Okay. Alright, we survived that. Where is the present? God damn it. Please show up quickly. And I gotta stand like in the center, because for some reason, I don't know why, for some reason, like I have to like click it multiple times. Or I have to like look at it from a different angle, I guess. I don't know. I'm telling you, target detected is out to get me. There's the next present. Keep going. Let's go. We're at 5. No, wait. This is new. I don't like this. What's with all this? What is this? Blood? Ink? Here. It's more black and white now, too. Uh-oh, Foxy. Okay, we're at 6. This is good. We got rid of both of them. Okay, this is great. This is actually the farthest I've made it. Okay. Yeah, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Now I'm actually appreciating. Oh boy. Oh, bingo. I can't lie. I'm also feeling like, see, like a moment, like a situation like that, it would have been great for me to wait for Freddy. I'm pretty sure we're at 6 because 5 is when everything changed. But yeah, uh-oh. 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 You showed up way earlier than usual. There it is. Okay, I saw the gift. Run for it. Run! Fuck! Of all the ways to see me, man. Of all the ways to see me. Now. Okay. We're at number 4 already. Yeah. I don't know what's going on though, because I feel like Foxy's so quick now. Like, they're showing up way more frequently. How am I at gift number 4 already? Okay. Shoot. I don't have a flashlight, so I have to be careful here. There it is. God damn it. This is the part that I hate. Uh oh, Foxy's coming. I need Foxy to go that way. Or turn around, do something. Stop sitting there, you clown. There we go. Whew. Oh, perfect timing. Bonnie, great. Not a fan. Oh, not a fan, I knew it. Yep, go that way. Number 7, let's go. That one had me worried, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it was all like clicking together. Luckily that gift was really close. That's the thing, to some extent I have to rely on luck with the gift being close enough. Because otherwise, I don't know. It's not looking good. Because again, it also depends on where the gift is. If it takes me a while to find the gift, you know, it kind of... Oh, God. Dude, this is horrible. Oh, this is super horrible. Where's the gift? This isn't good. I don't see it. Wait. Oh, I see it. I see the shimmer effect. Hold on. I need Foxy to walk off that way. I thought they were gonna walk off to the corner, and they just turned back immediately. Alright, so we made it way farther compared to, or at least, well, relatively speaking, farther than the first attempt at the game. I mean, seven gifts, not bad. Again, I still think like 10, like, because if it's a demo, then fine. I can see why they made it to 10. It's just it takes a while. It takes a while. With that in mind, honestly, like the gameplay clicks a lot more for me now, to the point where it's like, yeah, it's doable. It's just I'd have to like go at it a lot, I think, or I'd have to just, you know, keep trying in order to get through it. The only real issue for me is I think the Polaroid target detected is still like my main complaint as of right now, specifically like with scenarios like what you saw where I take a picture of the gift, it says target detected, but because something collided with it, with the photo, like a shelf for example, right, because I'm on the wrong side of the shelf, it doesn't count as collecting it. I think that's something that should definitely get looked into, right? Because it's like, if you're gonna say target detected, then I expect to collect it when I take the picture of it, right? That's pretty much the main thing. Right? To some extent, I would probably like it more if it was like just a system where I take a picture with the Polaroid, whatever's within a certain distance of me, you know, is like the range. If a gift is in that range, right, but like in front of me, directly in front of me, collect it. I think that in general would probably make things a bit smoother with regards to like the target detected stuff. But if they just allow you to collect the Polaroid through like, you know, like through a shelf or something, like what, you know, like an open shelf where you can actually see the gift, then I think that'd be fine anyway. And so gameplay wise, you know, I actually am really liking it a lot more now. I finally got a better handle on how to avoid Fox on that. I think I was just a bit anxious with Foxy that last moment because I had no flashlight, and I knew where the gift was. In general, like I think it finally clicks for me, and I'm actually really liking it. So I'm much more excited now for what the full game is gonna hold. Obviously, production quality wise is really good when it comes to that. It reminds me a lot of Joy of Creation, which makes sense given that this game is inspired by the Joy of Creation. And I'm excited to see what comes of it, especially, you know, story-wise and what the other levels might look like. But with that said, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, leave a like, hit that notification bell to keep up to date on future videos. Let me know in the comments if you want to see me try this again to the point of actually completing the demo. I don't know whether that video actually happened in terms of like, will I beat it? Basically, if I see enough people want to see me beat the demo, then I'll give it another shot. If I do beat the demo, then you'll see a video of it. If I don't, maybe I'll do like a death compilation of it or something. But that would be the plan, I guess, if there's enough interest in it. On top of that, if you haven't seen my latest story breakdown on Crawl Space Insanity Remastered and are interested in doing so, there will be a link in the description below. Best of luck to the developers regarding the development of the game. I am excited to see what comes of it when it fully releases in the future. And with that said, I'll see you in another video. Take care.